Happy New Year. My beautiful Starseed family, I am so happy to be live with you today to bring in the new year 2023. Yesterday we talked about the one thing you must do to be successful. It is already, yes. I think it was a little messed up with the time, but we are starting now. So I'm just going to do a little introduction until more people come in Tokyo. Happy New Year. Wow, beautiful. Thank you so much for joining. Everybody, my beautiful friends, let's do this together. Let's have a really powerful and cozy Ascension chat here to bring in the new year together. There's so much to say, there's so much to do, and I'm going to be with you. Aloha, aloha, Mary Ann. Hello, everybody. There's so much to do, and I'm going to be with you in the next few days, every single day, to tune in the new year, to make sure that we are all on that beautiful Ascension path together. It's 12:45. Happy New Year in India. Okay, beautiful. So, I so appreciate you taking time to come and hang out and to come into the new year. But what is more beautiful than in a beautiful community of like-minded, high vibrational, divine eternal souls and star seeds to celebrate this together, isn't it? So thank you so much for coming and for joining me. We're going to do some, oh, I didn't want that. I have all these little, these little things. Finally, yes, I know. Oh, I see that there's all these filters. Shall we put on a filter, my friends? Shall we put on a New Year's filter? Which one's better? This one? This one? Can you see it even? Is there even a difference? Oh, here's a glow. No, let's do this one. Okay, my friends. Will you move this year? My friends, okay. All right, so what we're going to do here today, we're going to look into the collective energy of 2023, and we're going to channel and forecast some global happenings. And we're going to clear all the negativity of 2022. And then, my friends, this Saturday, I have made my promise true. I am going to do a private 2023 Starseed Manifestation webinar where we will work on every person's individual path, purpose, manifestation, goals, and dreams, okay? So in the link below, if you're interested to get out your notebook and do a very intense, deep session, in the link below, you can sign up for that webinar. And we're gonna use the best manifestation techniques and new ones that I channeled for 2023, right? Because I'm good at manifestation too. This is not a manifestation channel, but next year we're gonna do a lot of manifestation work. That means life creation, creating your path, your purpose, your experience, because that's what we need. That's what we have to do. Okay, so do you agree? I'm just gonna see the chat here. I did find my shoes. I know. I actually found them, see? I found them. That would have been kind of sad. Okay, so I'm in Punta Cana, for those who are just tuning in, Dominican Republic. And I am just so thrilled and happy to be here. It is so beautiful here. The energy of love is what is being emitted from the island, from the people. I told you this already, and I'm feeling it so much. So I felt motivated to have this chat. So first of all, how has your year been? What do you feel about 2022? How was it for you? Was it difficult? Was it easy? Was it easy? Is that really a question? How was it for you? Was it a very difficult year? I have to say, for me, it was one of the hardest years I've ever lived. I don't think because of these agendas, but because of personal things that I went through. Yes, and when we go through extreme dark nights of the soul, or mini dark nights of the soul, what we as awakened star beings can do is learn learn from it. Use it as a springboard, move up. Use it as growth and healing and learning. Because when difficult things come up, it is to show us what we need to heal, what we need to clear. And that's the difference between us, fifth dimensional conscious beings, and third dimensional beings. So, you this year have been called, in 2022, had been called to step into your multidimensionality, to look at things from a fifth dimensional higher perspective, to use the traumas and the difficulties to heal, to clear. And what we're going to do right now, I'm just waiting for a few more minutes, we're going to look at 2022 and we're going to clear all the bad stuff, and then we're going to envision into the collective into 2023. Okay, so it is so important before we look ahead, before we start putting down our goals and manifesting and everything, we need to kind of look back at the year. What happened in 2022? Collectively and personally, and we clear it so we don't make the same mistakes, so we have a fresh, clean slate. It was hard. You're saying, oh yeah, challenging, very challenging. Hello everybody who's just popping in from Punta Cana. Welcome if anyone is new to this beautiful Starseed community, and please, my friends, subscribe to this channel. It's gonna be better in 2023. I'm gonna be present with you, and I'm gonna do some amazing things with you and for you. And what you have to please do, everybody, can you turn on and off all notifications, because YouTube has not been sending out notifications. They don't do that anymore, apparently, all the time. So please turn on the notifications, all of them. So my friends, look what I have here. I have my clearing crystal here. And you're welcome. Hello, hello. I have my clearing crystal here. And what I want to do is I want to just look at the collective. Tune into the collective of the world. I'm seeing it already. Tune in. Let's tune in together. And it's just a very subtle shift, because we are a collective of higher dimensional beings. And you are starseeds. You are fifth dimensional consciousnesses. And one of the things of being a multidimensional being is having an open consciousness, an open vision, and being able to connect with the collective. We are all one, and we're able to tune into the collective and connect. So I want us to start tuning in. Envision 2022. Think about what you went through. And I think we have to even go back to 2021, because I feel 2021 and 2022 was a huge turning point in the path of humanity. Because what needed to come to light came to light. The dark agendas have come to light. Those who rule the world are afraid, because the great split is happening. There is the great awakening, and they're trying to counterbalance it with a great reset. And the collective of humanity in the past 2 years has split. I would say has split like this. Okay? We are not a unified field here. That's what I feel. The collective is at very different points in their awakening, in their consciousness, in their process, in their ascension or descension process. So just tune in to 2022 and 2021. Just think what happened. How did you awaken to the 3D reality? What did you go through? How did you perceive everything that was happening? What choices did you make? Where did the collective go? And I'm just feeling, since 3 or 4 years, I've been feeling this great split, and it is a split. And in the end, what you have to know, that you chose this experience on Earth, and you chose to come in these times. You chose 2022 to be your awakening year. You chose 2021 to be the year for you to come into knowing that the world was not as we thought it was. Okay? You chose this. And it's important to know that, because you chose to awaken. Part of the awakening, the first part of the awakening is like, wow, oh my gosh, what is happening? This earth isn't this very neutral, gentle, normal place where we were born and we live and we die and we're born again. We came into the knowledge that it's not like that. That our Earth is a conscious being that has evolved through many epochs and that is evolving continuously, and that we on Earth are at the very deepest place of the cosmic outbreath. In the last 2 years, I feel, have revealed to us, you know, the cosmos breathes out. The cosmos at the very top is unified and it breathes out, and the dimensions go lower and lower. And at the very bottom of the cosmic outbreath is where duality is most apparent, is where we are the furthest from source, and then we start moving forward back up into the in-breath and moving closer to source. That's why in these last 2 years, these things have been revealed, because we're at the very bottom of the cosmic outbreath. Okay? Earth Mother Gaia is at the very bottom of the cosmic outbreath. I see it like as a loop like this. You know, the Big Bang happens. We are one with Creator. We start to individuate from the 12th dimension, go down through the dimensions, 12D, 11D, 10D, start to incarnate in individual bodies. The planets start to develop their different lower dimensions and densities. We start incarnating in 3D, and 3D and lower is the furthest place from Creator Source. It is the deepest place of the cosmic outbreath, where we are more divided and we are each unique and we are not unified, which is good. It's a good experience. And that is why at the very depths of the cosmic outbreath, duality is at its strongest, its most deepest point. And that's where duality manifests in positive and negative beings. This is where souls can separate from Creator Source and can live out that experience, which we saw in the past 2 years as those who rule the world, putting that separation, living out that separation, manifesting the extreme separation on this earth. And that is what happened, my friends. And we chose to live in the darkest, deepest point of duality, at the deepest point of the cosmic outbreath for the experience. And also we were called here to incarnate on Earth so that we can help Gaia, Earth, and humanity go back faster into the cosmic in-breath, to go up, to ascend. Our Earth wants to ascend. And the third dimension is a natural path, but now it's time to go up again. And I feel, where do you think we are, my friends, in the cosmic outbreath? Let's say duality, okay, is strong. Earth was once a fifth dimensional planet. We went into the third dimension. Part of Earth is going even deeper into negative fourth dimensions, the nightmare realms, North Korea, China, now even the whole world. In the past 2 years, had descended, gone down even deeper from 3D into the negative fourth dimension, the nightmare realms, where what's going on, like what's happening, the lockdowns, the deep agendas, everything that came to light, all the negative stuff that came to light, all those things that you feel are almost not real. We know about, you know, the Hollywood scandals, we know about the AI, we know about all these very strange things where it's almost as though they're unreal to us. But it's because we descended from the third dimension, where it's like, this is the third dimension, what you see here, like, yeah, you know, like beach and happiness and drinking. But those things that came to light, they were not the third dimension anymore. They were the negative fourth dimension. So Earth, parts of Earth, I mean, we're multidimensional like this, right? We can live in all dimensions at the same time. This is the third dimension. And the Earth also is a multidimensional being. And we are incarnating on the third dimension. But what happened in the past 2 years is Earth went down, slipped down, below the third, into the nightmare realms, into the minus 4D. And that's what we've been experiencing. And that's why we have been physically living the negative fourth dimension. all those strange things, you know, the things that I don't know if I still am not allowed to say them here on YouTube. The pandemic, all those strange happenings that we are hearing about, all those strange injuries, all those, there's very strange things happening, and it's like, is it real? Is it not real? It is real, because we're partially in the negative 4D reality, where it's like reality warps, and it's like, is it real? Is it not real? It is real. But it's like you almost feel as though you're in a strange dream, and it's like, what? No, this can't be true. And most people on Earth don't understand any of this. That's why they don't believe in any of the conspiracies. They don't believe that there's anyone wanting humanity harm. Star Traveler, I'm in the Dominican Republic, right? That's why a lot of people are saying, this is all conspiracy, because they are firmly anchored in 3D, and they don't want to go into the 4th dimension. Like they don't understand that this exists, and they're holding firmly onto the 3rd dimension and unknowingly descending into the 4th dimension, because they are not realizing what is going on, and they're being pulled down, you see. So this is actually what has been going on. Oh my gosh, I'm going to move this a little bit over here. 1 second, my friends. Sunbed, because the sun is in my eyes. The sun is kind of going that way. 1 second. You can put this down. Okay. 1 second, my friends. Is this making sense so far? Let me know, you guys, if this is making sense. And I have to talk about this because in order to clear this, we need to understand what's happening. Okay? We need to understand what we've gone through. The sun keeps following me, it seems. That's okay. Let me see. Does this make sense? Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Thank you! 2023 you've named Cosmic Victory. So, what I want to do with this long preamble of understanding where we are at in terms of dimensions, because at the very depth of the cosmic out-breath, I hope you guys can hear me well with the microphone here. Hey? Can you? Yes? Thank you. Where we are at right now, it's like the 3rd dimension is being pulled down by the negative soul groups who are ruling the world. It is true. But it's also being pulled up because the Earth, as a consciousness, as Gaia, wants to ascend. It's the natural progression. And we starseeds came here because we heard the call of Gaia and of humanity that is being pulled down. We came, we heard the call to help ascend humanity and Gaia. That's why we are here. That's what we're doing. And it's important to understand this as a base. So, one thing that I always teach is to focus on the solution, not the problem. So sometimes I talk about the problems. If you've noticed on my YouTube channel, I don't always talk about the negative agendas. I know a lot about the negative agendas, and so do you. But I don't always talk about it, because if there is a huge problem, if there is something wrong, if you focus on it too much, and these are horrifying things that have been happening, if you focus on it all the time, you pull it towards you, you make it more real, you make it expand in your life. I've practiced this, like I have tested this time and time again. And every time when these agendas come up and I focus a lot on them, they start to expand in my life and I get stuck. That's why it's important, my friends, to understand what's been happening in 2021 and 2022, but to not be fixated on it, to not focus on it too much, to understand it and then kind of forget it. Since I've been here, I've forgotten it completely. So that's been my goal, right? To focus on the paradise timeline, which is the solution, the ascension path, the 5th dimensional journey, the raising of the vibration, the expanding of our consciousness, the stepping into our multidimensionality in a higher dimension. That is ascension. That is us actually doing it. And I am focusing on that and I'm attaining it. But if I keep focusing on all the agendas, the negativity, the draconians, the Anunnaki, like let's call them by the names what they are, by negative fourth dimensional beings who have taken a hold, who are influencing the governments. They're trying to keep us down because we're ascending and they just don't want us to get out of reach. So everything that is happening is so crazy and so insane that I'm just like, wow, okay, what else? Okay, next. It's like things are coming in. I look at them and I immediately put them aside and look at what it is that I want. You understand this? I heard the Pope, and you know what? I heard it just before I turned on the camera. So I feel that is a huge sign for clearing the path of old patterns and old negative people who rule the world. The Queen has left this earth. The Pope has left this earth, the old Pope. I mean, what does that tell you? It tells you that the path is being cleared from negatives to step into a new era. I mean, the agendas will continue to unfold, but they're losing their power. They're losing their momentum. Too many people are waking up, okay? So, what I want to do right now is I want to do a little clearing session. So, everything that I was just saying, okay, everything that I was talking about the cosmic outbreath, about the fourth dimension, all negative fourth dimensional aspects that are in your life, that you have been pulled into, influenced by, that have been put upon you. I want you to clear this right now with me. And I want you to know that you, as a divine awakening starseed, have the possibility to clear anything negative in one breath. Remember, I told you that a few videos back. One breath is enough to clear anything negative that you don't want anymore in your life, to clear any pattern, to clear anything that is old. And with the next breath, you breathe in fresh, new, enlightened 5D energies. So let's do this together, my friends. Let's do this. I'm already seeing the grid. Are you seeing this? I'm feeling and seeing the grid of negativity. It's like a dark spider web, an opaque, sticky, dark spider web that the negative governments, agendas, everything that was happening, the negative souls have tried to put upon us once more. And that has stuck to us in different ways. Like I kind of feel these sticky threads, the sticky threads of these dark agendas. And I want you to know that with one breath, and calling in our guides and angels right now. The dragons already showed up for me before I turned on the camera. So I want to call in the golden dragons of Maldiv right now. And I see an angelic being right now. Oh, Andromedan. Wow, a beautiful Andromedan angel with pure white light. The dragons behind me, the golden dragons of Maldiv. The lions are there as well. And I see some galactic fleets up there. And I want you to now so easily, I want you to just bring to consciousness all the stickiness that has stuck to you this year. Think about the choices you made that maybe weren't the best choices that you had to make. Think about the trauma, the heartbreak you went through right now. Just bring it to the surface. Think about what you lived in the last 2 years that was a little bit negative or very negative. Think about how deep were you pulled down into those negative 4D realities. I was there for 3 hours after they operated me. And I felt some negative vortexes pulling me down at times for different reasons. And I want you to just bring to surface, and I want you to do something now. Just thinking about the past 2 years, I want you to put a number from 1 to 10. 1 to 10. And this is the spider web, the thickness of the spider web. And if you think about a lot of people who were stuck in this spider web with the number 10, they're stuck, they're stuck, they're stuck. How much were you stuck in the spider web? How much were you affected? And the number will come to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or 0. 0 being not affected at all. You're free, you're flying, you were not affected. 1 is you were affected a little bit. A few spider webs stuck, you were affected, you were held back. You know? And 10 is you were completely tied and bound, paralyzed the past 2 years, not able to even move. Okay? Because of whatever happened. So if you want, please write. I got a 1 already. What number comes to you? Let me see what number. The number came. For me, it's 0.5. It's 0.5. I wanted it to be 0, but it's 0.5. But I worked very, very, very hard. I worked hard, and 0.5 is my number. What is your number? Of the negative spiderweb 3D matrix that has pulled you down. 7, 3, 6. You guys are amazing. 3. Good, good, good. 7, 7. Wow. Oh my goodness. Imagine those people who were at a 10 and who still are in a 10 and who will be in a 10. Okay. So the thing is this, if you see, like, it's like there's an energetic, like, pull, tug of war. This is the earth in the middle, the negatives pulling down, descension. We pulling up, ascension. Worst times 8. Oh yeah, we wicked down and we wicked up. And we managed to pull them off. The stickiness and more came. So we're in a tug of war. And just think about this. Think about 5 being in the middle. And those who had a high number, it means you were pulled down at times into dark places. Into dark places. And you felt it. You went through it. You experienced it. And you know what? By understanding this now, where you were, and by giving yourself a number, we're going to clear that number to 0. We're going to clear it. The sun has followed me again. We're going to clear it to 0. Okay, I'm going to move over a little bit more. So, those of you who don't have a number yet, okay? Look for your number, please. Look for your number. The number of the stickiness. Okay. It seems like the sun wants to just shine on me. It wants to shine on me. Extreme separation from source. Yeah. Extreme separation from source. Okay, I think I'm going to go on to another sun bit. And then you can see, you can get the opportunity to look all around a little bit. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful, my friend? Afterwards, we'll take a little walk on the beach, okay? All right, so I'm here now. Okay. Okay, my beautiful friends. So, 65 people in the house. You guys are amazing. Okay, more numbers coming in. 355. Wow. And you are divine enlightened starseeds. You are highly conscious beings. And still, you are affected this way. We are very, very sensitive. And our hearts are affected a lot. My heart was affected a lot. So, what I want you to do now, calling in again, the golden dragons of Maldiv, with the Andromedan angel right there. The Andromedan angel is starting. Pour light onto us. And as the light is pouring onto us, those sticky waves representing the traumas, the blocks, the paralysis, the negative choices, the contracts that maybe we created, the heart that was broken, our hurt feelings, the people we lost, everything we went through. See this now as these sticky bits of spider web, and as light is pouring onto them, that spider web is starting to be crystallized. I see the web being crystallized. Like this. I see a few filaments here being crystallized and they're turning white into like white crystalline structures. And now the golden dragons of Maldek from behind, the golden dragons of Maldek are here. Fire Master, thank you. Shiva, thank you. They're here, and with their breath they are breathing on these spider webs, and the crystallized spider webs, like pieces of ice, are melting into drops of pure water, just falling down like tears. Like all the tears we've shed, they're falling to the ground. And they're being soaked up in the sand right here. And with the next breath, my friends, with the next breath, I want you to feel all of this being cleared completely. And I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. And at the count of 1, we're going to take one collective breath. It's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. Because this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Gone, my friends. We cleared it. That's how powerful you are with your intention. And in the next week, once a day, I want you to take this deep breath. Just once a day, take a deep breath. And again, feel the effect of everything being washed away. Because our subconscious mind, our body, needs a little bit of time to process this. Okay. So everything being cleared, all the agendas being cleared, all the negativity being cleared, and you are now at 0. It is 0, okay? 0. No agenda, no negativity, no spider web, no trauma. I want you to now understand that you are at 0 and that you don't have to repeat any of what you've gone through. 2023 is a new life. It's a new day. It's a new year. It's a new experience because that's what you choose. And what we choose comes true. Our intention brings our reality forward. What do you intend? Do you intend the descension or the ascension? No more descension. We know now what's going on. That's why we have to pay attention to what's happening once in a while a little bit to know what they are trying to do so that we can purge it, not be affected, and firmly uphold the paradise timeline. So, did you feel that, my friends? I felt it. I felt it. You receive. Yes. Yes. Thank you, everybody. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. So, 2022 is gone. 2022 is gone. And in 2023, I want you to understand that you are being asked more than ever before to step into your 5th dimensional ascension timeline. You're asked to step into your multidimensionality. 3D is not going to work for you anymore. Why have things not been working out for us? Because 3D doesn't work for us anymore. Not only the agendas, but the way people do things, the way people run businesses, the way people give advice, the way companies work. It's still anchored in the 3rd dimension, but we are not 3rd dimensional anymore. We are 5th dimensional consciousnesses, awakening to that fact in a 3rd dimensional body. So everything around us that is based on the 3rd dimension will not work for you anymore. That's why you're like, oh, what? I don't resonate with these people. That method doesn't work for me anymore. Those like TV programs, like what? That's why you're feeling so abandoned and perhaps lost, and maybe that why things are not working anymore. It's because you have to start to do things in a different way. You have to start to operate in a different way. You're a magical being, not a logical being. Fifth dimension operates on magic, on inspiration, on instant manifestation, not through the slugging, plugging, slow 3D reality type of way of doing things. So it's very important that you make that shift. Don't follow the people you followed before. Anyone on YouTube or as a mentor or as a teacher that you're following that is at a lower vibration than you, it's not going to work. It's not going to work anymore. So you have to be very discerning how you do things, who you follow. Obviously, if you need to go to school and learn to be a dentist, then okay, those practical things, they work, but not anymore as either 100%. So you have to be discerning what you can take on and what you have to change to do in a different way. So that's the trick, that's the challenge, because everything around you operates at a 3D level and it's not going to work for you. That's why to be successful in 2023, you have to understand that you are different than the rest of the third dimensional collective. You have to do things in a new way. You have to find a higher dimensional way of doing things. This is really, really true. And I've noticed this, you know, I play with cryptocurrency because the banking systems, we know. I play with alternative healing. I play with a lot of things, but I realize that the people that I follow and the teachings that I follow, even though they are going in that direction, sometimes they're still at a lower vibration, at a third dimensional vibration. And it doesn't work for me. So this is a very important point for you to know, okay? Okay, is that making sense so far? Thank you, you're ready for magic. Yes, absolutely. So, in the new year, now looking forward to 2023, I want to take a quick look together with you at the collective. Yes, take a little bit of a look at 2023 to see if we can psychically look into where the worm is headed and what's going to happen. And the timelines are like this. It's like not only the dimensions are like a boiling pot, third, minus 4, 5D, the dimensions are all mixed up. The timelines are mixed up in the dimensions. That's why, for you personally, there is not only one path, there are many possible paths. And you have to choose the path that you want. So looking into future timelines of 2023, there are many, many different versions. Because if you're a negative 4D being, you're going to experience reality very differently than if you're a third dimensional being or a fifth dimensional being. You understand? So it is very, very complicated. But looking into the collective, let's see, I'm just gonna, I have my pendulum over there, but I'm gonna see if I can psychically get a few things right. So I want you, because you are psychic beings as well, I want you to look into 2023 with me, into the collective. Let's look at the physical world. Let's look at the New World Order. Let's look at those agendas just for a minute. Just for a minute. Of that, what you see on mainstream news, of that, the rules that the governments are putting out. Let's look into that for a moment and let's see if we can channel some stuff. So come with me, my friends. Let's just look. 2023. And I'm now opening the Akashic Record. I'm already there, but I'm in the Akashic Records and I see Mother Earth rising like this, like a vision, and revolving. And it's like, at the same time I'm up in my spaceship with my council of 12, looking through that window down onto Earth, and I'm in the Akashic Records and the Earth is turning. So let's see what's going on. I'm getting a 23% message. 23%. I'm getting that 23%. And I'm seeing dark clouds, negativity, dark agendas. And it's interesting. 23% is actually not very high. So I feel that 23% of the population of the countries will be directly affected. Only 23%. Okay? So it's a lot less than what they are wanting to do, because what I've seen in my visions already is that they want to continue putting out the New World Order, I would say rules, trying to put out a digital currency, digital passports, digital medical records, so that everyone has a phone, and in the end a chip here, click, where everything is on there. And that's what they're trying to do, to have complete control over humanity. I've seen it in my visions. And it's basically what's happening in China, what already has happened in China, but in a different way. And I'm seeing that 23% of the population next year will go into that timeline, into that reality, into that control. But it's going to take longer, 23, 2024, 2025. I'm seeing up to 2026. So the next 4 years, they're going to continue to propagate these agendas, but only 23% of the people next year are going to be affected. After that, I'm seeing 46%. So, my friends, the agendas will be deepening, I feel. Realistically speaking, they will be deepening. But only, I'm seeing the year after that is already going down. 23%, 46%. Next year, 45%, and then it's going down to 11%. So I feel what I'm seeing right now, this is just my vision. Those who rule the world are going to put the agendas up. They're going to try to implement everything that they want, the AI, the chips, the fusion with machines, all that type of stuff. The absolute control through digital passports and currency, all that, they're going to try. And the year after next, 46% of the people are going to be affected. But that's not a lot, and you're not going to be part of those 46%. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. So it is real. It is real. It is, and I'm seeing this reality will be exactly the line between 3D and minus 4D. Okay, it's going to be a line like this. So most people are going to still believe it's normal, or it's fine, it's just very modern, we're modernizing everything. And they're going to be on the point of being in the nightmare realms, like on the descension timeline. But I see that it's going to hold. Some people, obviously, like very disempowered or very negative people, are like, some of the realities are there, but it's only a 4%. I'm seeing a 4% of the global population. The rest are going to be right on the border. And that line, 2024, is going to dip. So a lot of people will be pulled down a little more, but then it's going to stabilize and go up. That's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing in 4 years, in three to 4 years, that's what I'm seeing. The split will occur. The real Earth split that's now going, it's like, but a smaller percentage will split off rather than a larger percentage. That's what I'm seeing, my friends. A smaller percentage will split off and go into the negative 4D Mars timeline. And that will actually disappear from our consciousness. We're not going to see it anymore. It's going to be gone. And one example for you to understand this a little bit is like North Korea. As soon as I understood what was going on in North Korea, I knew that North Korea has descended into the negative 4th and negative 5th dimension already. But we don't see it. Like, if we don't investigate it, we don't know what's going on there. We don't understand. We're not even aware of it. Most people don't even know that that's happening. China is already also in the negative 4D. Not as far as North Korea, but it's like going down. It's going down. But I feel something's going to happen there. It's not going to hold. Or North Korea as well. That's just what I'm seeing. So this is how the Earth splits. But I feel in 3 or 4 years, the split is going to be so complete that those who split off will not incarnate physically on the same planet anymore. It's gonna be like we never knew that they existed, and we're going to go on the Ascension timeline, which will take a little longer after that to manifest. But we're going to go back up on the Ascension timeline, and we will not perceive, see, or know what's going on with that split off world. That's what I'm seeing, my friends. That's what I'm just seeing right now. You're seeing a lot of apples. You saw a block or hurdle. Excited about your timeline. People are still asking about the flip-flops. I found them! I found them! So, all these agendas, like these strange gender things, and you know, my friends, I love every human, no matter how they want to express themselves. But we know that those who rule the world, those who want to confuse us humans, those who want to, they have the agenda of separating the soul from the body so they can do with us whatever they want. And they cause problems and give wrong solutions. That's what's happening. They cause a problem and then they give a wrong solution to get more control, to confuse us more, to separate us more from our body, to control us more, to then turn us into genderless grays who cannot reproduce anymore. That's part of what's happening. We know this already. I've made videos about it, okay? And there's so many things that I see, but I don't want to concentrate on it. I just want us to be aware of those extremely negative evil beings, which do exist, which are just at the furthest point of separation from the divine, from all else. And in the end, what they truly want is to unify again, but they can't because they are so far away. That's why they're doing what they're doing, because they're in complete separation from themselves, from God. They are just completely lost and alone. And that's why they become mean, cruel, and evil, because they are in extreme separation and they don't know what else to do, right? And so, because they cannot find their way back, that's why they're affecting a large part of humanity who is in the end choosing to go with them, who will then split off. Okay, so is that clear? Does that make sense, that part, my friends? Oh my God, a beach, like a chasm. I don't see it as a chasm. I see it more as the different dimensions. Like usually a planet is supposed to ascend as a whole consciousness with its people on it. But if there's beings pulling in different directions, there is actually a split. And instead of one dimension evolving upward, it splits, and one dimension evolves downward and upward. And there's two realities that are more and more separate from each other, that then in the end cannot even perceive each other. And then part of humanity, together with Earth, evolves upward into the fifth dimension, right, into paradise. That's the paradise timeline, that's Ascension. But the other part of humanity and the negative souls, with a version of Earth that is negative, will split off and become a nightmare planet. They will become Mars. Mars is a negative timeline. Mars is a version of Earth that is negative. Venus is the ascended version of Earth. So Earth will merge into the Venus timeline. Those who go up, those who go down will descend into the Mars timeline. Okay, so that is very, very interesting. So that's basically how I see it. It's kind of like a chasm, but that's how it's going to work. So the question is this: how do we get on that Ascension timeline? It's really, really easy. The thing is this: we've just cleared all the negative stuff. In one breath, we cleared it. It's your intention to clear it. And the thing is this: do not spend too much time clearing, okay? I know that there's people, or like the AA, the Alcoholics Anonymous, I think, what they do is their whole life they go to meetings and say, I'm an alcoholic, I'm an alcoholic. When I first heard that years ago, I knew nothing about this, and I was like, there's something fundamentally wrong with that. Why should you be an alcoholic all your life? Why should you keep reminding yourself? How can you ever become a divine being? It's the same. We are still third dimensional beings. We've gone through a lot of stuff. There's a lot of negativity. But we cannot keep repeating, oh my gosh, we're traumatized, we have to clear ourselves. We've gone through so much, this is so terrible. No. The clearing process should be fast. Boom, boom, done, quick. We see it, we acknowledge it, we clear it. And the way we actually, truly, physically leave it behind is by focusing on the solution, on that what we want, by focusing on thinking, doing, and being a fifth dimensional person. That's how the rest of it gets cleared. Because As soon as you have cleared this once, and you start forgetting, you forget the trauma, you forget, even if it's right in front of you, what you have to do is set your intention and commit, like yesterday's video, commit 100% to heaven on earth, to your true soul, which is high vibrational. You came to earth from the fifth dimension. Every single one of you who's here, every single one of you who's watching, you are a fifth dimensional star seed, a soul that came from the stars to planet Earth. And your natural path, what it is that you're going for naturally, is back up. Because we've been there, we know what it's like. So we're doing that right now. So the easiest way to get back up there in 2023 is to focus on it. Remember who you are. Envision what it is that you want. And I want us to now, as part 2, go into a collective vision of 2023. Okay? Individual work, remember, next Saturday, workshop, private workshop, link is below. We're going to do it in a private setting. But right now, what I want us to do, are you guys still here? Let me see how many people are still with us. 58 people in the house. Yes! So, what I want us to do, we saw the percentages. We saw how the negative agendas want to pull us down. But let us see. But let us see the other side. Let us take a look at the path upward. What does that look like? Light is always more powerful than the dark. We are more powerful than the ones who rule the world, who are pulling us down. And I truly believe that evil cannot sustain itself for very long. Evil is chaotic. There's no organization. There's no harmony in it. And the ones who rule the world are too greedy. They want to pull us down too fast. They're going too fast. And they're going to collapse within themselves. They're going to go. Evil always collapses. And they're going to collapse downward into the Mars timeline, away from us. So they're going to collapse. So what will 2023 look like, my friends? Let us go into a collective vision together right now. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. And then I'll answer some questions. Oh, the heart. Oh, yeah, obviously. Love. Love is the basis of everything. We know this. Okay, so I want you right now. The dragons are still there. The angel is still there. Oh, the Pleiadians. The Pleiadians are coming in to help us make a vision of New Earth. What New Earth can look like in 2023 and 2024. Let's go forward a little bit. But let's focus on 2023. What can it look like? What is going to happen for us? What will we create with our collective intention and action? What's going to happen in 2023? The Pleiadians are here. I'm seeing the sky full of Pleiadian faces. Because the Pleiades is a place that is very close to Earth, but only the good version. Also, I'm seeing Venus. Venus is the Ascension timeline of Earth as well. So the Pleiadians, the Venusians are here to help us. So I want you right now just to open yourself up a little bit. Oh, and Gaia, yes. Pleiadians and Venusians are working together with Earth Mother Gaia right now to form a vision. So let us form a collective vision together so we have something to keep our eyes on. So we have something to, to have hope. Okay? All right. Wow, look, this big fish. Okay. Wow, it's the big fish. Okay, guys. The big fish is what we're going to call into being. And all those negatives, they're the little fish, the little piranhas. The little piranhas. But we're going to blast so much light that the little piranhas can't eat us anymore. It's the big fish, the big whammy is what we are creating in that Ascension timeline. Okay, so let's see. Thank you. Beautiful Pleiadians, Venusians, Mother Gaia. Help us create a vision. Help us see what is possible in 2023 for all of us collectively as ascending star seeds. And I'm looking up right now. I'm looking and I'm seeing, oh, the paradise. I'm hearing that paradise is possible in every part of the world for you. No matter where you are, you don't have to come here to a paradise place like this. Every place that you are at right now, and with a little aberration there, I'm being told, a little aberration, okay. Every place that you are being called to go to, that is possible for you to go to, will bring you the opportunity to live paradise on earth. So you have to be open to divine inspiration. You have to be flexible next year. That's what I'm hearing. Don't be static. You have to trust. You have to commit to your highest, most beautiful timeline. And once you commit to that, doorways will open and you will be called. You will be called to perhaps move to a different city, to a different apartment, to a different country, to a different state, or to stay where you are. Because wherever you are being called to, you are able to live paradise on earth and have a healthy, beautiful, divine life. Whatever that means for you, okay? So each and every single one of you who's watching this and who's watching it afterwards, I am seeing a beautiful life for you. I'm seeing an apartment in New York that is surrounded by white light. So right now, oh yeah, what the Pleiadians are doing for you, receive this gift, my friends, receive this gift. What the Pleiadians are doing for you right now, they are offering you a protective energy bubble. And you know, I'm not all for like putting up protective bubbles. I'm not, but Pleiadians are offering you a protective space of high vibrations wherever you are right now to take that with you. But if you're called to go somewhere where you are able to live this paradise on earth, you have to be open, you have to trust, you have to truly this year follow your inner higher guidance about the place you need to be at. I've moved a lot, moved on higher guidance. And when I moved to each place, I was safe there. Everything worked out. I had what I needed. I was able to maintain my high vibration. I did not have to do anything I didn't want to do. I wasn't coerced or forced by the agendas to live how I didn't want to live or to do what I didn't want to do. And for you, it's the same. So this white, beautiful, protective light, receive this now. And I'm seeing this being put around your place where you live, your apartment, your house, your block, and around your daily path where you walk. And they're offering this to you, so you will be safe and protected and not attacked and live in high vibrations wherever you are. But you must, if there's an opening, if there's a door opening, if you get the impulse, if you're getting the feeling, you have to follow that. You cannot be stuck. You cannot be like control or safety oriented. Then for you it's possible. And I am seeing a vision of Earth that in every country, even in China, North Korea, I'm not, some countries I'm not seeing. Some countries are closed off, sadly. Some countries are closed off, but China's not closed off. Venezuela, Colombia, some problematic, Argentina, some problematic countries that I know. United States, Canada, Europe, yes. I'm seeing in every country that there are certain communities, places, even specific apartments, workplaces, where you can live happily, where you can have access to other people who are like-minded, where you can live freely, safely, securely, without being affected by the agendas around you. Okay, so these are like hot spots. These are paradise spots in different places, in every single country, except maybe for a few countries like I mentioned. But I'm seeing like they're blanked out. But I'm seeing that wherever you are, the agendas will not be so harsh as for you to be forced to do anything you don't want to do. But you have to be open to that divine guidance. And like I said, I'm seeing an apartment in New York. I'm seeing a house in the south of the United States with like darkness around it, but that house is shrouded in light. You will be able to make a living being free and not having to succumb to any agendas. You will be able to live without that digital currency pass. You will be able to live without that. Some of you, I'm seeing, will live with it, but you won't be affected negatively by it because each country will do it differently. So I am seeing a picture of Earth. It's like a patchwork. I'm seeing a patchwork where some of the agendas are thickening. I'm seeing like darkness thickening, but in every single country where there's like periods of darkness thickening, for example, California, I know is like there's pretty harsh agendas. In British Columbia right now, where I'm from, pretty harsh agendas. But for example, my sister's living there on a beautiful property. She was thinking of moving. I think she will stay. And that island where she is, Salt Spring Island, is one of those brighter lights where they are able to live in freedom and happiness however they want. So for you, my dear Starseed, don't be afraid. You will be able to live the life that you want. You will be able to have the love that you want. You will be able to live the purpose that you want even more because you are so needed. You are needed. You are healers. You are channelers. You are psychic beings. A lot of you are healers. A lot of you are healers. And those who are not officially healers are healing the others through your vision, through your touch, through giving your gifts to them. So each and every single one of you I'm seeing right now is shining light, is healing at least 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 other people and more. So the minimum is 2,000 people. Each and every single one of you will affect and heal and uplift 2,000 people next year. That's what I'm seeing. So another message that is coming through is that each and every single one of you is so important. If you think you're not significant, oh my God. Without you, specifically every single one of you who is watching, the world would be collectively at a lower vibration. There would be more collapses. Each and every single one of you is going to save at least 2,000 people from going down into the negative timeline. And you see how important that is. The more people are in a high vibration and affecting others, they will affect others, they will affect others, and it spreads. And I am seeing a lot of retreats this year. I'm seeing a lot of beautiful encounters. I'm seeing more physical starseed communities growing because we are usually alone. Do you think I have a starseed here anywhere? I'm by myself right now here. I have lots of local friends. I have people who are like my family, but they're not starseed. They're not awakened starseeds. I can't talk to them about this stuff, really, you know? And I'm seeing in 2023 more communities growing. And I'm seeing certain governments collapsing their agendas as well. There's certain governments that are going to try to expand them, but I'm seeing bright places in the world where they're going to collapse. That's why the low percentage. Okay, that's what I'm seeing, my friends. I'm in the Dominican Republic. You're a healer. Yes, absolutely. Healing hands. Gardens growing under shields of light. Symbiotic healing relationships. Yes, absolutely, Rowan. Well said. Well said. 444. The video keeps freezing. Oh no! Is it true, my friends? I'm having very good. I'm having a very good connection. The sun is slowly setting. So this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing. And I want you to absolutely 100% right now commit to the paradise timeline. I want you to commit to it. And you know, the thing is this. I said that yesterday in my video, but I want us to do it now. Like, what is it that you want? The paradise timeline or the descension timeline? What a question. You want the paradise timeline. And right now, just as I'm talking, these are just some small visions I'm getting. This is just like, I'm feeling the light of 2023. I'm feeling our star family communicating to us. You are going to hear from your guides more and more next year as well. You're going to hear your guides. They're going to appear to you. You're going to go up to the spaceships, to the galactics. You're going to have the unicorns coming. You're going to have the dragons coming. I promise you. And I want you right now to just do a very, like, it doesn't have to be bombastic. I want you to just now say, I choose to have my best life in 2023. There is no other alternative. I commit to my paradise timeline. There is no other alternative. I commit to the Great Awakening, not the Great Reset. No. The Great what? The Great Recrap. The Great Recrap? We don't want the Great Recrap. I commit to the Great Awakening. I commit to remembering who I am as a divine being who can create my reality how I want. I commit to love next year. I'm going to have so much love next year. There's no other possibility. I commit to this 100%. I make this choice now to have a brilliant year, to be free, to be abundant. I commit to talk to like-minded people, to talk over candlelight dinners with interesting people about Ascension and Starseed stuff. I talk to having the best relationship of my life. I commit to having the best relationship of my life. I commit to walking along the beach, swimming in the ocean. I commit to feeling good. I commit to the Ascension. Okay? So, abundance is our birthright. So I want you just to commit to that. Commit to it 100%, not 99%. And if you make that choice, you know what happens? When you're like, when you don't know what to do, you're like, what to do, you have to make a choice. And at some point you make that choice, you say, I'm going this way, and then you kind of like, all the other things fall away. Like, finally, I've made my decision, I can be at peace. And this is how it is. You have to make that decision. Okay, I am choosing the most divine, brilliant 2023, and that's how it's going to be. And all other choices of failure, of oppression, of negativity, of no money in the bank, that's not a choice. That's just like, no, that's gone. I can relax because I've committed 100% to a brilliant life, and all the other stuff cannot come in anymore. It's just not a choice anymore. It's not my reality anymore. It's not possible. It's not possible. And you can make that choice and just release all the other things. Release the fears. Release the doubts. And if you wake up every day in 2023 saying, oh, wow, how great that I've committed to this beautiful life. And you recommit new every day. You say, today's going to be the best day. Today's going to be the best day. And then you just visualize how you want that day to be. You think about that beautiful garden that's going to bring you those ripe tomatoes. You think about waking up every day with your beloved person at your side. You think about swimming in the ocean. And that's it. And you just do not put your focus and your eyes on anything else. Because like we see it in the background, we might see it here, but it's like, don't focus on it. Anything negative that comes up, it's like, interesting. Interesting that that's showing up. You poor third dimensional people that have to put up with that. Okay, so what is it? Okay, I'm going to experience love, peace, and joy today. So that's my path. That's how you have to be, my friends. Yes, no crap timeline, no recrap, the great reset. Yes, Sharon. Yes, very good. Committed to your inner child. Absolutely, my friends. Absolutely. So, 2023 will be a mixed bag for those who are buying into the third dimensional agendas. For those who choose not to weave their path through it all. And we're doing that. We're weaving our path through it by committing to positivity and to a good life, right? So what I want to do right now, my dear friends, I want to take a little walk, just show you the water again. And while I'm doing that, just project this feeling that we have right now, the beauty around you. Project that energy into 2023. And I'm gonna try tomorrow and the next couple of days to show up for you guys with some more positive motivational insights and some magic, because we have to practice this every single day. You have to practice this. It has to become automatic. Okay, so let's do it, my friends. Okay, so let me see. Okay. Oh, I'm all tangled in the cord. So I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to go to the beach. And I want you to take these energies, my friends, these positive, beautiful Caribbean vibes. And breathe them into 2023, okay? And remember, my friends, join me on Saturday where we're going to do a workshop to look at exactly what you want, to envision exactly what you want. Let's go down to the water, yes. We're going to have sunset here, my friends. Look at that. I left my stuff there. I hope it's okay. I think so. Oh, you see? The sun has set right there. Do we still have this filter on? I think we do. Okay. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Okay. Punta Cana Beach. This is Los Corrales. It's really, really gorgeous. All right. There's a party here. They're gonna have parties here. See, lots of people. Let's go to the water. Ooh, I haven't been on a catamaran yet. I mean, look at this, my friends. When you focus on this absolute, beautiful, gorgeous, peaceful, healing scene, this is what's real. What you focus on becomes real in your life every single day. And that's what you have to practice, my friends. So instead of looking at the news, instead of spending time focusing on the agendas, focus on the beautiful things in life. Look, isn't that a scene? Isn't that a scene? Oh, those palm trees. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can you hear the waves? Oh, let's go to the water. Oh. Ah, yes. I was swimming this morning after the live stream right now. Oh, you know how warm this ocean is? Oh, it feels so warm. It's like 27 degrees, I think, the water. It's like a bathtub. Look at that. Can you breathe that salty ocean with me, my friends? Beautiful. Oh, yes. And, my friends, Happy New Year, eh? Happy New Year. Blessed New Year. Blessed 2023. Love, peace, joy, happiness, everything good for you. Woo! Oh my gosh, I feel like swimming right now. Oh, I feel like swimming. Oh my goodness. Take these healing ocean waves deeply into your soul, my friends. Let them infuse your 2023. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. Wow. Oh. We can do this together, my beautiful Starseed family. And we will. I will be with you in 2023. And I'm going to remind you with every video that the Paradise timeline is the true organic timeline that we came to experience, that we came to help Mother Gaia experience. She needs our help. So you actually have a responsibility to be happy, to choose happiness, to choose the Paradise timeline, to focus on the light, to focus on what it is that you want, and not to focus on what the negative agendas want you to pull into your life. They want you to pull it into your life, but you don't have to. You can pull this into your life, right here. So, my friends, happy 2023. Let me see what you're saying. Oh, yes. I hope you all have a really, really wonderful, beautiful start into the new year, okay? I loved just hanging out with you, talking about these things. I've enjoyed it immensely. And I think I'm going to, right now, go into the water and let the waves wash away the last threads and spider webs of any negativity. I'm going to let the waves heal me and take away those last little crystallized pieces of spider web, okay? That's what I'm going to do. So, love you, my friends. Have a beautiful, wonderful, absolutely blessed January 1st. Love you so much. Can you still see me? Can you still hear me? I hope so. Are you still there? And I will see you again very, very soon. Thank you so much for being with me. I appreciate it very, very much. Love you all. And ciao for now. Bye.